Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Primeval Design, and today I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick tutorial that I've really wanted to do simply because it took me forever to figure out exactly how I wanted to do this. And as you can tell by the title of the video here is we're going to figure out the best way to do the best controlled masking possible. There is a masking option that is readily available, and we're going to go over that, and then I'm going to show you what is a better way of masking and what it's going to be like the actual masking that you want. All right, so let's say that here in Affinity Designer you have a logo that somebody wants. All right, let's just say that this is the logo that whoever wants it wants it. All right, and they want it on a red background, and they also want 14 pointed stars. Well, we can't really do that because it doesn't quite work well. I mean, it completely eliminates what the logo is. So you would think that you would just be able to go ahead, create another layer here. Let's get a box. Let's make it about the same size as this. Let's give it some context because, you know, a mask should be able to cut through. And we're going to go ahead and put this on there. And we're going to eliminate the stroke for now. All right. So right now we're looking like we're in the clear. We should be able to take this and cut it right out, which would seem completely logical in my eyes. But for some weird reason, when you use the like the official mask tool, it's just weird. Okay, I don't even know how to use this mask tool effectively because it cuts out everything else but the area that you want to just go ahead and cut through. I mean, it's not a mask, it's like it eliminates everything outside of it. So let's just Control Z, go back out. Let's get rid of that mask anyway. All right. And I mean, you could do it either way. You can use it like this too, or like this, which, I mean, that's literally the exact opposite of what you want as far as a mask. Now, what I found, and trust me, this was the biggest facepalm moment of my life when I actually figured out how to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put that layer in there. All right. Oh, it dragged it down below. All right, so it's in this layer where we have all these crazy stars. And what we're going to go ahead and do, and what I want to actually do is, I know I'm going to want that layer later. Man, that's anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and bring it down here, and you'll notice that there's a blend mode thing here, and you get all sorts of different things. Well, if you keep going down, as long as it's in the same layer of which you want to eliminate. So if it was still up here, and you went down, and then there's a option here to erase, you're gonna get it to a clear background. That isn't necessarily something that you might want unless there is something behind the background that you wanted. To get rid of that, so it's not, because right now it's trying to cut through everything including the base layer here. So since it wants to cut through the base layer, let's give it a base layer that it can't it hits a certain point, and the best way to do that is to go ahead and put it into a layer. That way it's not, well, it's just not doing anything ridiculous, because right now we're using the whole layer to go through, and even if we go in and we find, let's just go with this layer, and we want it to erase, it's not going to erase anything because it's based in this layer right here in layer 5. So let's just go ahead and undo that and drag it down to here, put it in this folder. And when we use the erase function in this, we can see that it actually goes away. And because I just want to frame this up and make it look somewhat nice, I'm going to go ahead and copy that by pressing Command J on Mac. Go ahead, bring it back up here. We can go ahead and minimize this tell this to be normal. I'm gonna grab this, change the fill. I don't want any fill, but I want an outline. And then really what I want to do is I'm gonna grab this because I really should have just measured it out before, but I wanted to show you step by step. Go ahead and command select and command shift to hold it down. Boom, 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 boom. And you're automatically doing a whole lot better there, just simply because you've used an erase tool to use as a mask, which is what the mask tool should be called anyway, but it's just not. That's just not the way Affinity Designer is working. I'm assuming that they had to do that because of Adobe Illustrator. They had to redefine what their mask meant. So instead it just erased the entire edge around the outside instead of cutting through like you would imagine a mask would do anyway. If that's the way that it is, I like that would make me think that Adobe has like the rights of vector software defining what a mask is within a vector design software, and that's just a mind bend that doesn't quite make sense. But anyways, this is the best controllable mask that you can use in Affinity Designer, and I really hope this was helpful. It took me forever to figure this out, and I don't know of anybody else that has this on YouTube, so I wanted to go ahead and get it up there for you guys. All right, until then, if what you saw you liked, please hit that like button. It is going to help the channel. If you are so inclined, please do subscribe. That would be really nice too. Lets me know that, you know, somebody's getting this information and somebody's able to use this information. That means that whatever I'm doing is helping, which would actually make me feel really good. But enough of me. Thank you for viewing, and I hope this actually helps you out. And leave a comment in the section if you know even a better way of doing that, or if you have any questions on where to put so you can mask multiple layers at a time or anything like that. Go crazy with it. It should be an interesting way to go ahead and see what else you can do with this. All right, guys, you take it easy. Bye.